welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Banished. Alright, I think we can keep going here, or we're already on 1x, that's great. And we spent a lot of time, or most of the last episode, I should say, developing this water property right here. And we already built 3 houses, may look like 2, but there is a second level on this urban house right here. And we also managed to produce this rice planter right here. It did require rice, but we used the other rice planter right here. Rice farm. This produces rice without having a requirement that it uses or that it needs rice to be produced. So we built this one, produced 100 rice just to get this building going. Then we destroyed it and have that worker work in this rice plant. We also are at a little bit more of a comfortable level of laborers and builders, which is very good. And we are looking good too. We're finally running at 4 hearts. We did see a little bit of a negative downtrend here. Or excuse me, just a downtrend in the happiness. We almost hit 4 hearts, but we are running very close to 100 here. I don't think I've ever seen it this high. We had some happiness slumps right here. A couple of our bannies unfortunately passed away. Food is tapering off, but I think now that we have this farmyard active right here, producing vegetables for the most part, also some fruits in the pears, and it absolutely produces like crazy here. That is so good. I'm gonna build more of these farmyards. But yeah, all in all, we are looking good. Logs are good. Well, let's start here. Food is good or okay. We could almost add more food. Logs right there. Stone. Yeah, I'm not loving the firewood here. We're only slightly outproducing. And I want to take the advice of the Discord server and try something new here. If you've been part of the Discord community, you might be familiar with Tay. She's very active on there, and she said you should use the fodder thatch to create firewood. And now we can, because we have this waterside real estate, so to speak, that we can use. I'm not exactly sure how we want to be doing this, but I am sure in that we want to do it. Maybe produce it here on the opposite end. I'd like to have a storage facility close by too. We'll be producing lots of stuff right here, so let's start with that. Start at the beginning, that should do. So we have a log cabin, barracks, small barn, a magazine here. That would be insane. We just don't have the iron. We have the iron ore. We don't have a place to store it though. Could put it right here, but that requires a bridge. Alright, let's hold off on that. That may be a little bit excessive. Quartermaster. Yeah, we're gonna have to look somewhere else here. This is another native items. 4,000, that's not enough. I need more. Food production buildings. This is our first level of a planned multi-story building, which acts as a storage barn. Urban market, urban school. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be as good as I'd like it to be. Also, we seem to have a couple of issues with being able to place it close by. could also be cheeky. Don't we have a storage barn right here somewhere? Dog shanty, dog home, small market, water shrine. Oh, that's so cool. So not there. Small storage, large storage. And have like a designated area. Yeah, we could do that. Whatever we're producing here, that's not too far away from there. And whatever we're going to be producing on the water, they can store right here. Yeah, that may be cool. Of course, we can also rearrange it as we see fit later. Oh yeah, let's start building docks in this orientation, then add that storage. Okay, cool. Kind of forgot what we were doing. Of course, yeah, firewood. I think we may want to do that on the opposite end here. Natural irrigation. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry about that. This is so cool. Okay, so let's go right here with the NMT Docks toolbar right here. We can go, I believe it's going to be right here. And we have this NMT woodcutter right here. And it's a workplace where firewood is made, something that we definitely need. So we may want to do that. And let's have it be close. Or maybe in this section right here. Something like this. Pause it, of course. We're going to need a little bit of an indicator. Where is it? Oh, there it is. We're going to have to level those stairs because these wooden docks are a little bit more elevated than these NMT docks right here. So let's start with that. We can, of course, add another piece right here. I want to go all the way right here. So we can use both this section of the water as well as this one. And that's going to turn this fodder thatch into firewood here. That means that we're going to have a lot of use for this fodder thatch, which of course is great. We are 5 laborers and 1 builder. It's going to speed up the production process significantly. Yep, our adults are creeping up. In numbers, of course. Happiness, though. A bitty well. I've had my water properties catch on fire before. May want to add another bitty well right here. There we go. As close to the water as we can get it. I don't mind the happiness. Let's do it right there. Oh, misclick. Yeah, we're gonna fill all this out right here. Should have plenty of stone as well as logs. May as well do 3 laborers, 2 builders. Let's hope that dock piece is gonna get installed quickly. There we go. Add another one. We're really moving the goalpost here for our poor laborers. Every time they finish one, they get more work. Alright. think we can keep going with the storage here. Actually, let's check. Have we checked out the storage here? This may be larger. This is an actual barn and it has an 8,000 capacity. That is not terrible. Yeah, I don't want to mess up this water property here. You know what? Let's switch it out. Remove this woodcutter. Instead of that woodcutter, let's do this barn. Oh, this is even bigger. 8,800. Don't mind if I do. It looks very good. Do we actually want to do it like this? Or like this? I don't think it matters too much. Alright, let's do it like this. I keep changing my mind. No. Like that. There we go. It's going to be a barn. We can complete that section. I'm going to wait for this barn to complete though. So that we have a nice spot for our NMT. Well, actually, I don't think we need to wait. There we go. That woodcutter, we need stairs. In that orientation, please and thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means we can put that right there. And I want to keep an eye out on this stone dock stairs right here. Yeah, and this requires more stone than we've used before. Should be able to cover the stone though. We do have 100 lying around. Which reminds me, may want to get a stockpile here too. Ooh. We don't have too much room there. Could do it here. Yeah, let's build one right there. Yeah, we are expanding here. That's nice. Look at that health go. Oh. Food is not too good. Should we go for another farmyard? Or what are they called? Yep, farmyard. We still have plums. We could also employ another person here. We already have a stockpile right here actually. Well, we have 2 now. There we go. Barn. Yeah, that looks great. And all the water buildings can now drop off whatever it is they produce right here. I think everything except for the firewood, come to think of it. Does that mean we're gonna need a stockpile too? It's 10,000 capacity. Yeah, I think we need to. Come on. Let's do it. There we go. Pause it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Right, we do need to rotate it like so. Get those dock stairs going. Yeah, we can complete this woodcutter. Need to keep this stockpile close too, though. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little hesitant. We can add a person here to work. That's going to help us out in the short term. A worker and a child. That way we don't have to build another one. We currently don't have the room. Yeah, let's add another person to the farmyard right here as soon as we can. Did we end up completing that section? Yes, we do. Dock stairs. We'll look at the woodcutter in a second here. Yeah, this is the wooden version, the stone version, and the wooden version. Cool. So let's also get this stockpile up right here. I don't think we need anyone to work there. Similar to the barn. It's already 38% full. What about this one? It's 100% full. Okay, okay, slow down. I think we need to do it. I think we may want to start with our specialized trade building right here. And I usually go for the seed route right here. Let's see, farm supplier. But not for now. We need an industrial supplier. Which means we're going to need lumber. That shouldn't be too difficult though. Let's get the industry supplier up right there. Yeah, and it's a good thing we have these multi-level homes right here, because a lot of people are going to work here. Alright, lumber. Which means we're going to require a sawmill. Oh, we're really ramping up here. Question is, do we want a large sawmill or a small one? Very slow method of creating lumber. The thing is, we're not going to need a lot of lumber. So I think until we need more, we can work with a small temporary one. Maybe right here. Because we are not going to need a lot of it. Stockpile. Yeah, wow, this thing filled up real quickly. Yeah, I think we may want to speed things up here. Because we're doing a lot of things at the same time. First of all, the barn right here, which fill up immediately. And that's going to allow for all these rice planters and all the production chains that we're going to be adding to it. Ran out of stone, which is unfortunate. But we can prevent that. Yeah, so all the food that we're going to be producing is going to be in this barn. All the firewood that we're going to be producing is going to go on this stockpile right here. We need an industry supplier to get iron, so I can add a proper storage facility right here. 60,000 weight capacity, but it requires 3 iron, and I am not looking to start producing that, so I'd rather just purchase that. And being that we're going to have to purchase things, we're going to need this industry supplier to be completed. And in order to get this industry supplier to be completed, we need lumber. So we have this saw pit right here, and we should be able, although it might be slow, we're only in need of 20 lumber. And that is really not a lot. So we're doing a lot of things right here. Really a lot of things. Oh. Is that right? That just exploded right here. Could be that this storage facility was full already. And now that we added more, that just immediately took up here. Wait, how can this storage facility be full without us getting a notification of it? Oh my god, that's really slow. 5 lumber, seriously? Let's keep grabbing stone right here. Need more students to graduate though. Oh, this is actually really slow. They weren't kidding. Yeah, we may want to get out of this saw pit right here. Because this is too slow for my liking. Oh yeah, that's producing. How's our education? Is that going well? It is. Oh wait. Should have looked here, of course. Happiness is picking back up. This food. Yeah, that could have been... yeah, that's around 8,000, which I think is the capacity of this one. Oh yeah, that means that we're not even in a little bit of trouble. Actually, that could have also been why we didn't see any beans or any of the products produced at the farmyard. Because they didn't have a place to store. Oh, that's even better. Created 20 lumber. Let's just keep this going here. We're backfilling a lot of positions that unfortunately people passed away in. Yeah, we need more laborers. Right, this industry supplier is being produced. It has all the lumber it needs. And now we get to a interesting topic of discussion, I would say. See, usually we traded... Let's see here. We can go here, refine resources. I think it's gonna be here, right? Yeah, we used to build this stacks burner right here. And it's absolutely amazing. As in, it takes logs and it creates, from those logs, charcoal. And it creates a lot of charcoal. And if memory serves me right, that trades for like 3 a piece. So that was so profitable that we basically had 2 stacks burners, constantly resupplying our industry supplier or whatever supplier we wanted. And that allowed us to purchase whatever we want. But this time we're gonna go a different route here because I like to avoid the stacks burner. For one, we've tried it a couple of times, and 2, I am not looking to work with the unhappiness right here. Alright, let's see. Do we want to... Yeah, we have 4 laborers right here, so let's employ someone right there. Let's see, what do we have that we want to be put in here? For one, we can do all the flowers. We're not going to need that. We have plums plenty. We could do walnuts just as a one-time thing here. Yeah, let's do it. And let's do 5,000 walnuts here. Now this actually goes against my rule, of course, or a rule that I impose on myself, is that don't trade for food. Food is way too valuable. Way too valuable. So we don't want to mess with that. Oh yeah, this one's filling up too. Inventory, we already have some flowers. Which is good. I don't know what they trade for. I've never traded flowers. But I need something in there. If I can produce 3 iron, that's gonna make things much easier for us. Of course, we also need a trader to come by. Ooh, that's a long ways away here. That's really far. Okay, so again, we produced a lot of buildings here, and we are not in any immediate danger. Yep, people are being born, students are graduating. Our happiness is starting to take a hit because people are starting to pass away here. And I refuse to build cemeteries here. As per usual. They take up way too many space here. Yeah, firewood, that's dangerous. 2000. Oh yeah, that means we're not able to hit the 2000 here. So we may want to have someone working the woodcutter. And they make 5 to 8 firewood from fodder and thatch. Interesting. So this saw pit here, you have produced a little bit of lumber, but alright. Let's have him produce a little bit more. Yeah, now that we're so good on the food, that was just a storage issue. That had nothing to do with this. So let's leave one person working in here. I'm gonna keep the saw pit close, as well as the woodcutter. And as soon as I feel that we have a little bit, well, let's create 100 lumber in total. Or should we switch off immediately here? This thing is so slow. Alright, yeah, let's do it. We don't need the lumber for now anyway. So let's pick up that fodder and thatch and create firewood of it. You have all the flowers already. Walnuts are getting in there too. That means that our food is probably looking horrendous right now. Yeah, it's starting to drop. And that brings us to another question. Where are we gonna be putting? Pudding. We may want to get our... Let's see, where is it? Magazine right here. We may want to put it here. It's out of the way of everything. Or maybe here. As a sort of transition between this area and we're going to be building here eventually too. No, let's build it here. We're going to be building multiple sets of them anyway. And that should take care of our storage for the foreseeable future here. %55 full. A lot of plums in there actually. Oh yeah, this is good. This is starting to be way more balanced. Walnuts, plums and rice. Beans, corn, oh yeah, good stuff. May need to purchase stone too. We may even need to purchase multiple industry suppliers here. I don't feel as pressed about the seeds, now that we can build things without the seeds here. We may want to connect this road too. We have some room. It's the magazine. Create a road. No, soil road, please and thank you. That's gonna go to there. Our first trader. What do you have for us, sir? Building supplies and seedlings. Oh, both trade for 1. Okay, let's get the building supply. I don't think we need it, but alright, that's straight, but let's not dismiss him yet. We're gonna need a couple of things. And I'm gonna need iron. Let's bring stone too. Do we need anything else? We could also just purchase the lumber, of course. Don't need to, you know what? Let's bring it. I don't want to do too much here, though. Glass, maybe? Well, not for right now. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's bring this every visit. Only 3 things. Dismiss, please and thank you. We can add to that list. It has everything except for the iron. That's food production buildings, don't need that. Is there any way... Yeah, this just makes tools. Toolmaker can also not produce iron. Don't think there's going to be any smelter right here, right? What about these ones? Have we No, I don't think there's going to be a smelter right here. What about the old hovels here? I did see something right here, right? Old mine? No, we don't need the mine. Old smith. Only simple tools though. And it also needs iron to be created. Old tailor. Yeah, but we're kind of done with that. Okay, what about you? Make tools, but needs iron too. Oh, this is complicated. Yeah, I think we don't need to rush this actually. Or do we? A little bit here. So we're back to 4 laborers and 1 builder right here. We're still waiting on a trader to come by so we can purchase some things here. We're fully stocked, which is great, which means our food should be looking not so terrible anymore, and it isn't. Population is growing. Happiness is down, which is not good. May want to add a church too in due time. But yeah, so far so good right here. We just need to wait. Alright, and I think we may want to start looking. We may want to start to look for a new place to expand here, because this is getting pretty crowded here. We can still expand on the water right here. But we're gonna need land expansion as well. Alright, but that's gonna have to be for next episode, because we're out of time. So I'd like to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see you in the next episode too. Thanks everyone.